What is up, everybody? We are getting everything rocking and rolling. I think we have everything connected. And it looks like. Hey, thank you for the follow on kick. I appreciate that. We're gonna finish up the rest of the world today. It should be a pretty big stream. I'm gonna try to keep it laid back. We're gonna probably just enjoy the rest of the time that we have in this world. And then I think there's a couple of the things we can do with Ender IO that ought to be fun. And then from there, we're going to make the last two pieces of the Altamont Star. The only thing we had left was the antimatter, and we've got that now. Hello, it's me. Hey, what's up, Infinite VR? How's it going? How are you? Welcome back into the stream. There's a sub sandwich at YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna lie. I think sub sandwiches were probably one of my favorite things to eat, just in general, like a foot long from Subway or something like that, all the way through college. I get a spicy Italian, almost all the vegetables on there, throw ranch on top. Chef's kiss. It's delicious. No, Infinite. Everybody's got schedules and things they've got to do. There's no worries. Oh my goodness, you moved all the way over from Kick to YouTube. All right, so we're currently just loading into the world. That's all we're doing right now. Oh, and we subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much. Now, theoretically, here in just a second, you're going to see that 1605 go up to 1606, I think. If I've got it set up right. There's always a chance that I don't. Here we go. We have both up. Wow. There you go. I appreciate it. Thank you. Talk to me through both. All right. Whenever I load into the world, because of how much I have automated and auto crafting and, you know, all the power I've got drawn, it starts a little bit slow. We're going to dump the rest of all that in there. So we should be getting a couple more frames than that. It probably will increase once the sun. Oh, that's why. Give me a second. I remember I turned all this really far up. We don't need any of that high right now. We were testing what we're going to do at the end of the stream. All right. Yeah, that's a lot better. F3 sees how your RAM lag is. Yep. And I could do that, but I'm not too worried about it. We're chilling right now. Since we're here, let's see what else is using the RAM. In case there's anything I can close out of. Usually we're not using 80% of it. However, we are doing a little bit more with this stream than we usually do. All right. Yeah, I'm not upset with that at all. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get in here. Let's look for at Ender IO. And my understanding is that there is another portal we can make into another dimension in which there's some cool stuff to do. I don't see it here. Let's do this then. I watched somebody do it earlier, so let's do stone. Bricks is what we're looking for. How many mods does 9 have? I know it's over 350, but I don't remember the exact number. I do know that it is a lot, though. I didn't mean to put everything away. I definitely wanted to keep at least a pickaxe out. But yeah, how's everybody's day going? How's everybody doing today? Are we hanging out? We having a good time? Alright, we got that. Honestly, here's what we're gonna do. Because I know this adds a lot of lag, we're gonna... Because we have everything material-wise we need. We also could just pick up all the seeds. But it does look like that helped a lot. Alright, let's throw that back in there. We got the stone bricks. What does it need to light that portal? There should be some portal frames in here. Let's search. Instead of doing that, let's do this. Portal. No. That's just actually not there. We're gonna go Google it then. Ender.io portal. Dimension hopping. I mean, that's kind of what we want to do. I know you use the bricks. I just can't remember what you use to light it. How those are pulling up lights for it. Oh. It's so close. It's so close to what we need here. The green portal is what we're looking for. But I'm not seeing how we light it, which is only inconvenient because that is an essential part of us actually being able to go through it. That is the only inconvenient part about that. So, portal, dark something. Here we go. Okay. Right in there. So you build it just like normal. Stone bricks. You use a catalyst. Catalyst. And not that, this one. Going to the Undergarten. That is what we needed. Ladies and gentlemen. This ought to be fun. I mean, look at how, like, compared to the blue skies of the Aether one, that looks like menacing. All right. Virulent mix. That's oh my goodness. Look at what it just did to my hearts. I have 8 million of them now. Okay, so this cave doesn't go anywhere. How about there's 2 up here, it looks like? That one doesn't. Shiverstone? Yeah, that's not ominous at all. What are you? Okay. Let's do this. I want to collect at least some of each of these because I think they're cool. But honestly, more than that, what I'm looking to do here is get out. Like, I know this is like a biome where you can explore and there's caves and stuff. I heard that. Hello, good sir. He was not happy with me. I don't know what you are either. There's all kinds of new fun mobs. Yeah, like I was saying, the point of what I would really like to do here is get out and then see what kind of biomes we're dealing with around here. Because I've never been into this dimension before, and it looks really cool. Can you eat that? It is a light meal. Fascinating. I wonder if it's straight up. What happens if we go straight up? I think I have a faster pick. Yeah, we'll use this guy. Alright, let's head back there, and we're going to start at the portal, and we're going to go straight up. There it is. That worked perfectly. We're in the water. Whoa. So under garden meaning like some sort of a garden, maybe? Is that what I'm picking up from this? Because this is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. What kind of wood we deal? Grongle logs. Shimmerweed. I think it's incredible that people can still come up with new ideas for biomes in a mod pack that has more biomes than I've ever seen. Because this is an what are you? A gronglet. Oh my goodness, he's looking at me. Look at him. Hello, good sir. Like they give off a little bit of light too. We're gonna take one of them. Because I want them. Yeah, no, it's incredible that people can still make new and fresh biomes, like have unique concepts when so much has already been done in modded Minecraft in general. Whoa. A rot beast. What did he drop? Nothing. He didn't drop anything. Alright. Well, that was rather lame of him. Let's see. How did I get in here? No, it was somewhere. There it goes. Okay. I don't know why, I just assumed it'd be all the way at the top. The indigo mushroom. Amorous bristle. So they really did. They created custom and unique items for an entire, at least one This is just Grongle growth, Forgotten Field. So there are several. Yeah. How creative. How incredibly creative. What was a purple pumpkin? A gloom gourd. This is really neat. I'm actually incredibly impressed here. It does seem like the water hurts you if you go under it. I assume it's poisoned in some way, shape, or form. It also looks like they took the biome creation mechanism from the Nether, because it's got that same sort of like overcropping island feel to it. Like it basically looks like the same structure of the Nether, including even like all this would be lava, only with different blocks. That looked cool. Ditch bulbs. Very neat. They definitely did design some very cool mobs, though. Like, and a lot of them, too. Jeez. Really, honestly, I'm glad I saw something about this today and I came in to check it out, because this is really impressive. And I think that's one of the coolest parts of all the mods, is that they include so many different mods that you can play through the entire thing and still have missed like somebody's substantial amount of time and effort. You know, like it took somebody a long time to make this, and I'm about to finish the All the Mod Star and wouldn't have ever seen this, and I think that's pretty cool. The reverse water and lava is the purple stuff. I'm not gonna lie, that's what does damage to you. Gotcha. What happens if I throw something in there? Oh, I just pick it back up because I got a backpack on. Well, that makes sense. If I had a bucket, I'd take it with me, but I don't. But that's pretty cool. Honestly, I wish they had like some blocks that were that color. I would love to build out of something solid that's exactly that color. Pretty neat, though. I wonder if there's any structures built in, or if it's just environment. Because I have not seen any structures yet. And it doesn't look like there are any. Alright, very cool. We're going to TP home. That was very interesting to check out. I'm very, very glad that I did that. Alright, next up on the agenda for today. This is going to be mildly self-centered, but what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to make my logo, because I want to. We're going to grab a bunch of wool. We're going to make some of it blue. It's just one per, isn't it? Okay. So grab some blue. And then we're going to need gray as well. So let's go ahead and grab that. Gray. Light gray wool. I'm going to make the light gray dye. And do I have anything? I don't have any black dye. But I have... Oh, I probably don't have any ink sacks laying around anymore, do I? I see, I see. Well, lucky for me, I have my flower pouch from Botania that has 1.5 million, not really 1.5 million, but a substantial number of light gray flowers. And if we need more, we can always grow more. Grab wool. I already have it in there. We just need the light gray. Oh, you have to turn it into light gray dye first. Got it. Took me a second. I was tripping. All right, we got 39 of this. Got a little bit of extra room right here. Here's what we're going to do. I don't have my logo super handy anywhere. So let me pull that up real quick. It should be all the way at the top. Where's it at? There it is. Assuming that loads. Photos have been kind of weird on my computer lately. They haven't really been wanting to load. So it may not load. We may not have a reference image to base this off of. But it also might. We'll see. So I know I have it here. So we basically come down at an angle to a point. Right? And that point is in the middle. And then it goes straight up. But I'm looking at this backwards. Yeah. Okay, so it goes straight up on that. And then it goes up angled here. Dude, it's so hard to build anything while hovering. Okay, that's not terrible. I think I want to go up at least one higher. Oh. Right there. Then we're going to come over at least 2 or 3. Like that. You know what? I'm actually pretty proud of that. I think that looks pretty good. For the size it is? For the size it is, that's pretty good. Alright, then we got this, which is just an H. The same exact height. Comes over right in the center. This goes down less far. And then this comes up to the exact same height. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then the outside of it is all in the blue. I honestly don't know if I'm going to do... If I did, it has to have like a 1 block gap. Like that. There we go. And then... Still that same 1 block gap. And come straight down on the sides. And then it cuts in exactly opposite that. Okay, so from the center, 1, 2, 3. From the center, 1, 2, 3. Theoretically, that should start there, which means this will have to come back 1. To that. To that. I'm actually incredibly proud of that. It's built up way too high. And I think it shouldn't have the corners, maybe? But overall, for just something to make it a little more unique to me, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I'll take that. I think it should have probably been a little bit more of a light blue. but I like that blue better. All right, so the other thing I thought that would be fun to do is to go back and fight. Well, maybe not that. Let's see real quick. We could. What was the thing that gives you? Oh, I'm gonna think the Morgan. Actually, I think it's just Morgan. This guy. Oh, you can put an arcane anvil on it. Fascinating. At iron. We're looking not really for the Morgan yet. We're looking for the other sword, the one that you make the Morgan with. I know I've got the book on how to do that, so we can just go find that. Iron and spells, something like that. Oh man, it was so long since I made that first Morgan. I don't even remember where it's at. Okay. We can find it. Yep, maybe not. Oh, you know what we were going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab one of those spawners. Was that a good one? Good enough. Then we need... Giant Miner? That's the guy. All right, give me 1 second. All right. So I remembered something that we said we wanted to do, but I had totally forgotten to do it until just now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a spawner with the Giant Miner spawn egg, which we got very lucky to get in the first place. We're going to take a bunch of Allthemodium, Unobtainium. I need some Ghast Tears. And then I need, what is it? Conduit. One of these guys. This is going to blow your mind, what I'm about to do. And I think it'll be pretty funny. If I'm wrong about that, then so be it. However, I think that this is going to be pretty cool. Not yet. We're going to finish it up today. We have all the parts we need. Right now, we're going through and doing some of the things that I wanted to do from the very beginning and I kind of forgotten about. So I got one of these spawners. And if you've played through the Twilight Forest part, there's these gigantic people that live up in the clouds that it basically just takes your skin and puts that in game. And I don't know what kind of spawn restrictions they have or what it looks at when they spawn. However, I'm trying to see if we can get some like giant-sized Miis running around. That's the goal. And nothing other than the fact that I think it would be particularly funny if there was like 50 of me that were 80 feet tall just running around when I set the nuke off. However, it doesn't seem like it's spawning them. Ignores players. Yeah, everything's right there. What do we miss? What other modifications can you make to spawners? Here, let's do this real fast. We're gonna grab a chest. You will work just fine. We have everything we need for the last two pieces of this. So we're gonna go ahead, get ahead of the game. I don't have enough atomic alloy laying around. Come on. Alloy. I just need 2. What are the odds? Of course there's not enough. Oh, hey, we made more. Oh, I was smart. Who would have thought that I was smart? Not me. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to make the last 2 pieces. We're going to put one of them in and we're going to set the other one in the chest for now. And then I need to get the nuke out and I need to have it on my hotbar. You go through the series. No, I didn't do. Okay, so kind of. Here, I'll show you in just a second. I went through the entire series without using anything from refined storage. I definitely did do that. I used AE2 for everything. What was I here for? I completely lost my train of thought in what I was going to grab from here. Yeah, I got nothing. Let me grab those 2. Toss them in there. Let's make this guy. Toss him in, which means we should have the Nexium emitter, as well as the improbable probability device. So we've got the last 2 things. No. You're totally good. It was a good question because I took a very different approach to this mod pack than what most people do. Every single one of my friends used refined storage, but I swear by AE2. So this is my auto crafting setup. And so I don't have auto crafting for like being able to request, hey, I want this many of these. But I do have like auto crafting to turn like all of my mystical agriculture stuff into, you know, the nuggets or ingots or whatever, and then export that back out into the ME system. So there's all kinds of stuff. Basically everything that I have any sort of mystical agriculture essence growing for, or anything that I needed to compress to get the like super compressed dirt, netherrack or endstone, all of that goes through here. So all my dirt essence is exported directly in here, auto compressed and sent back out. So that way I didn't have to worry about doing that myself. So this is my version of auto crafting. But yeah, no processing recipes or anything like that. I did everything completely and totally manual, which I will say for Mechanism was a pain in the butt. A big old pain in the butt, because all of the stuff you have to make for Mechanism is ridiculous. I was talking to Luca, one of the other guys that plays a lot. I did all of the energizing stuff manually as well, which if you know how much dielectric paste that takes, and I did it all in like a 2 or 3 hour stream too. I had like, I don't think I had the top row of the nitro ones, but I had basically all of that set up in a single night from absolutely nothing to, and you know, I'm reasonably far along at that point, but we got most of that set up all at once. You would break so fast. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. So because I was doing, because I had everything already, right? Like I had a lot of resources. I was going from having a lot of resources to just turning that into the items I needed. And I was just making a lot of the same thing all at once. So as long as like, you know, for the Mechanism stuff, I made a ton of steel. I would make inventories full of steel, throw it all in there, and then craft everything I needed all at once. So it wasn't that bad. But I will say, probably for my next playthrough, which if what the All the Mods team teased today is true, and they're making an All the Mods 9 Skyblock. First of all, I'm going to be so excited. Second of all, I'm going to specifically prohibit myself from using an ME system and force myself to use the refined storage. Purely because I need to actually learn it at some point. Because yes, I can get by without it. I can make the entire All the Mods star without it. That's what I was doing earlier. I was grabbing the nuke. Because I want it on my hotbar so that it's up there pretty far. But I kind of want to keep it charging because I've got more than enough power to do that with. I mean, all this stuff is auto-filling anyways. But yeah, anyways. If there is an All the Mods 9 to the sky, which it seems like there's going to be, and there was a lot of people very excited about that on Twitter today, or X today, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to force myself to use refined storage for that. I'm going to go back and look really quick because I want to see if they actually like officially announced it or if it was still just that one picture they posted. All the mods. No, it's still that one picture. I'm going to retweet that though because that is sick. I'm very excited for that. They didn't do one for All the Mods 8 and it was kind of disappointing. Like I really wish they would have. But yeah, plan for tonight is to let this nuke charge up as much as we possibly can. Then we are going to put in the last two pieces of the star, throw the nuke down, and basically explode the entire world. That's the plan. That's exactly what we're here to do. Which, just so I don't forget, I need to unclaim everything because if you've got your chunks claimed, then it won't explode there. Yep, that's what the countdown's for. I'm going to end stream with that. Mostly just because I think it would be fun. So at the end of the stream, once like the countdown and timer and everything's done, I'm going to throw the last pieces in there. We're going to craft the star. We'll put the star right up here. And then we're going to set the nuke off. I tested this beforehand, setting it off right here, and it levels everything up here, but it doesn't go down at all. Like apparently nuke's radius is like flat and straight out and doesn't go down. Like it's not like in like TNT blows up in all dimensions, whereas the nuke just goes straight out and up. So we're probably going to put it down on the ground below so that it actually like destroys everything. But we'll see. I haven't actually tested where I want to put it or where the optimal location is, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And either way, it'll be a good way to go out with a bang. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab one of those. One of those. And I don't think I have you up here yet. However, you have been here for several streams, so we're going to go ahead and throw you up on the wall. Unless, wait, were you American Hellcat? Did we put you up there as that name? I can't remember. I want to say that that was you, but I can't remember for sure. I wanted an extra sign there to make it not look like odd. But if you're not on the wall yet, I do want to put you up there. But I am pretty sure that that is who you were. I also want to know why the heck this isn't spawning. Maybe it's got some sort of like a light thing. My understanding was the conduit was supposed to negate that, but if it doesn't, what if we did it right down here? I really hope this works. Are you referring to me? Yeah, I thought you were on the wall already. I wanted to put an extra sign in the gap, and so I literally was going to put anybody up, but I remembered that we had already put you up there. I need to put that in the chest so I don't lose it and or forget it. Because I could see myself doing either or both of those things. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and put that one in there. Isn't that crazy? An entire month of my life, basically, but we have it all done. Now, I really do want to know why the heck this spawner isn't working. Let's, what other modifications can we make? Let's, E. We're going to search for spawners. I did not put myself on the wall. I feel like that would be slightly facetious. Dragon Egg and Conduit. I got Conduit on there. That's for sure. But I think Conduit should basically mean you don't have to worry about anything, right? Youthful. I've never actually seen that one. Yeah, so that ignores players. Doesn't need players nearby. Dragon Egg does ignore conditions. All right, we're going to grab the Dragon Egg. I didn't even think about that. But you're right, there's probably some conditions to having to be in the sky in the Twilight Forest and all of that fun jazz. Dragon Egg. Grab that guy. Do we want them running around up here? No, we're gonna put them down on the ground below. We'll put them down here. Actually, we could put them in a bee cage. Better yet, we'll put it on the bee cage. Well, that's unfortunate. I was definitely crouched. Let's either we grab another one or we pick that one up. I don't really know which we're gonna do. Do we have a lever? Yeah, so that either means it can't take it, it can't accept it, or that I was still standing and not crouching when I applied it. What is that thing called? A piston. I don't need 19 of them. But I definitely do need one. Okay. So here's what we're going to do this time to make it easier. We're going to stand next to it so it can't spawn where it wants to. Dude. Oh my goodness, it works. We're going to... Dragon Egg was a very good call there. I appreciate that. Oh, if only you could see him from a little farther away. Still, this is gonna be pretty sick. Just a whole bunch of me's. That's hilarious. I wonder what, do they take fall damage? Well, they do. How much? Like 30? That's not bad. I wonder at what point this is going to start lagging. Still, though, I can't tell you how happy that makes me. So here's, better yet, we're going to dive in there. We're going to grab this. Pick it up. And we're going to let those guys hang out. But we're going to put the actual spawner up on top. We're going to grab the redstone thing so that I don't have to worry about the power for it. Or, you know, picking it up to turn it off or all that. I don't need 64 levers, but I crafted them. Redstone. That guy. We're going to make it redstone activated. And we're going to set it right in the middle of my base for, like, maximum annoyance. Okay, well, I think that's kind of on y'all for attacking me in the first place. Stop setting my stuff on fire, man. Alright, we have a lever. We can turn this on and off now. I wish I would stop drawing those. So we should. Perfect. All right. Is there anything that y'all can think of that is worth adding around and or on top? Like something in all the mods that was like worth getting. We could do like some cool blocks, like a block of all the modium. Block. You do, where's the vibranium and unobtainium? One of each of these. I don't have a vibranium block. That would be because I have a ton of vibranium. The crazy Paxel. Oh, maybe on like, what are those things? They have pedestals. I don't know if we could put that on top necessarily, but that is a really good idea. Really, I'm just trying to showcase all the time and effort that went into this world. I do, let's look at pedestals. Because I know I have some, but I may not have the nice ones. I have one. Oh, we do have one of the nice ones. I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually made the big Paxel. I just never had a need for it. I always just crafted all. I got 2 unobtainium, and I never made even any of the alloy weapons or tools or anything. I don't. So symmetrically, right? Where would we put it? Oh, I guarantee I have everything for it at this point. I guarantee it. We're going to put it there. All right, let's take a peek real quick. So this is what we're talking about, which is the enchanting apparatus, which is the 4 alloy things, and then the awakened supremium Paxel, which is just doing that same awakening charm on a supremium one. None of that seems hard. The only thing is that seems incredibly time consuming. So it's 3 of each of them all the way to the top to create the Paxel, right? Yeah, it is a whole lot of crafting. But I do agree that it would be cool to have. So here's what we're gonna do. I think these guys are the only ones that are importing, yeah, essence. I'm gonna turn off the essence import. That way we can just start with some of the basic ones and not have to worry about it stealing it all as we're doing it. And then we're gonna also take some of our insanium and downgrade it to the other ones really quickly. That way I don't have to worry about it. And then as long as we have enough prosperity shards, because I never got prosperity shards automated, we should have everything we need, but that would be the only thing that we may not have. I think this one's still pulling it. Sure is. Okay. Let's do it. Might as well. No reason not to. No time like the present. So if it's going to be 2, so that means we need 6 of each of these total. So 1, 2, 6 of those. Grab. Can you upgrade the... Yeah, okay, so we just don't turn it into the Paxel until the end, right? That's the only thing I need to make sure we don't do. I think that's the only thing based off of what I'm seeing that I need to make sure I watch out for. As long as I keep just crafting the next tier of thing from the tier of thing we have, gotta be okay. I crafted an extra of those, it's fine. We need 1 of 6 of these. Got them, so we should have enough for the Prudentium of everything. Got it. We can go up to the next tier. Another 6 of these gems. Another 6 of the ingots. This is actually a really good idea. So basically, this is just a tool that mines everything, right? That's what I've always understood it to be. And by the time I got to the point of the game where I cared about it, I was like usually past the point of mining and to the point of like automating everything and doing machinery and stuff like that. So I never took the time to make it. We got those 3. The Imperium one's next. 6 of those. 6 of those. Make the weapons. The tools, they're not weapons. And then we just have to make the Supremium ones. Jumping over to YouTube and typing here instead of Twitch. Yeah, sounds good. All right, Supremium 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be everything we need for the Supremium Paxel, and then all we have to do is put it through the awakening process. So there's that. The awakening process. All that's going to require is how many awakened? We just need 2 of each of those. I should have enough based off of. I don't remember what I had to do for the awake. Like, it was one of the very first things that we made for the Alda Mod Star. And I do not remember what it was. But, so we should just, we craft the Paxel, right? We grab a stack. 3 air. How are we missing air? There it is. Kind of. I'm gonna say kind of. It was all of the okay, yes, these ones on the wall, those were all manual. It's 320 of them. However, later on I made these setups, which auto imports. That is silicone, this is gold, puts it through an inscriber, dumps it into here with redstone, so you got all 3 of those, and then exports it directly back out to my ME system, so that's automated. So all I have to do is go into my ME system and make silicone, and all of this will craft as many logic presses as it can, and this will make as many, whatever the Certus Quartz one is, these guys, calculation circuits. So I did eventually set up automation for that, but yes, all of those on the wall, and I think it was either my 2nd or 3rd stream. You can go back. I literally have it titled crafting an ungodly number of ME drives or something like that, because they're not just 1Ks, they're 16Ks, which take so you got 3 1Ks into 4Ks and 3 4Ks into 16Ks, so it'd be 9. So each one of these is 9 manually crafted drives, and there's 320 of them, not including the ones I have in the back. Yeah, that was a lot. It was a lot to say the least. All right, so we got our Paxel, those, these. Not there. You go there, you go there. And we do that one, that one, that one, that one. Toss them in the middle. Okay, so you say it's impressive. Is it actually impressive? Or is it just kind of like, I don't know. I want to say it's more dumb than anything. Like I'm the kind of person that just refuses to change my ways, and therefore I don't make it easy on myself. Like I learned AE2 and I refuse to use anything else. So yes, it took some time, Yeah, it is patience. It is definitely still patience. I'll give you that. I'll give you that for sure. Okay, so we need the Ars enchanting apparatus is easy to use. I just need the alloy weapons. Okay. Okay, I see how this might take a wee bit of time now. So, I'm going to grab, it looks like it takes some of each of the basics. So we're going to grab a stack of each of those. Then we're going to take a peek at what alloys we have, which we definitely have at least enough of this one, you know. So that's going to go there. This is going to go here. And those are going to go there. So basically, so there's 4 things we need, including that. Do I still have the enchanting apparatus up? Oh, I sure do. Okay, good. So the Paxel is going to go in the middle. And then I just have to figure out how to make these. Do I need... Is that the Ars enchanting apparatus that takes all of those? It sure... Okay, so... Full circle. We have to figure out how many of these platforms. Did you have the sword already? Maybe. I think it gives it to you as a quest reward. It does. Okay. Got the sword already. That's one less thing I gotta do. I assume the axe is... Yeah, it's the same process. And that's just an Aldemodium axe, which I should have. Actually, I may not have an Aldemodium one. I do have an Aldemodium pickaxe, though. And making an Aldemodium axe is not difficult. Oh, that's the pickaxe. So this would be the axe? Or I need one more plate. Gotta be what it is. Plate. Or I think all 3 of these are Aldemodium tools, so I might as well go ahead and do that. Make the shovel and whatever the other thing was as well. We got the plate. We're gonna need one more rod for the shovel. What was the last? Pickaxe. We got the axe. We got the shovel. We got the sword. And we got the... Okay. So we just need those 4. And we have to upgrade them to the alloy ones. These 3. So let me... I'm going to write down how many of each of these alloys we have to have. No, it's just 1 of each and then 3 of the others. So the 9 is more than enough to get us exactly what we need for all of them. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 12 of those at Ars. I need 12 of the pedestals. I'm going to go look at exactly what they're called real fast, so that way I don't have to waste time. How many do we have? We have 6. So we need 6 more arcane pedestals. Arcane pedestals, these guys. Source gems. I don't have enough of them. Let's make some. So we need, that's diamonds, I think. Diamonds, we're gonna grab a stack. Each one requires 1, so I'm going to need to make at least 6. No recipe found in pedestals. Pedestals. Source gem. Imbuement. It's lapis. I went too bougie. Grab a stack out of the 90k lapis that we have. You know, it's hard up in here, you know. Crafting source gem. Add nearby source to increase the crafting speed. We have more than enough source around. I can promise you that. So again, I think we have everything we need here. I think the only thing we're looking at is the 6 pedestals. We're going to need to make sure that we have enough source nearby. I think it said it takes 5,000 for each. And to be honest with you, I don't know how many or how much each one of these guys stores. I can see the percentage full, but not how much is actually like in it. How many is that? 7. That's way more than enough. We'll grab that one. Then we're going to pick these guys up because I don't need them here anymore. You, and you. Put you right here, and right there. And our arcane pedestals. Yo, what's up, Samurai? Welcome back. How's your night going? How are you? Hope you're doing well. What were we missing there? Source stone. This is going to take more source gems, isn't it? It sure is. Alright, we're going to have to make more. Just had... I must have taken the 1 and put it in there. Okay, we got 2, 3. So we just need 3 more source gems, hopefully. Otherwise I have to make more source stone. 2, 3. But I just took all the source away. So... we're going to quickly take that guy. I didn't realize I made an extra. It's going to take like 2 seconds to fill up. I think. It should. Yeah. It goes pretty quick with that mystical agriculture farm. Yeah, Samurai, how's your night? How are you doing? 4, so 2 more. We're currently in the process of making the highest tier tool that you can. We're going to put it on this pedestal as kind of like an extra thing that we can have laying around. You know what I should do? In between here, I should have the alloys of each of those. So like a block of that, and then make another block of the vibranium unobtainium one. That would be kind of sick if I put the alloys in there too. Alright, grab the jar source because I'm sure it's got plenty. 100% full. We're going to take it back over to the imbuement chamber. And then throw another lapis in. Again, we just need 2. We're getting very close here. Very, very close. Source gems. Two more pedestals. Okay. So now, theoretically, if I were to take... Hi, honey. How are you? So I believe it's 1 of each of the normals, 3 of each of the alloys, and then you throw the thing that you want to do in the middle. So you got 1, 2, 3. 3 of each of the alloys. So 1, 2, 3 of those. I hope this doesn't have to be in order. 3 of those. 3 of those. It does not, thank goodness. Look at that thing go. It did seem to deplete that one source shard quite a bit. There it is. Okay, that's 2. We're halfway there. The countdown is for when we blow the nuke away. Blow the nuke off. We blow up the world. Everything's going to end when that countdown ends. We've got everything crafted for the star. So, when that ends, we're going to craft the star, set up the nuke, and blow it up. John 1D, thank you very much for your follow. I appreciate it. How is your night going? And I hope you are doing well. 3. 1 of those. 3 of those, 1 of those, and then we're going to do the axe next. Hello, homie. I followed you. Actually, if you want to, I think on Kick there's a URL below for Discord. You are more than welcome to join there. If not, because I haven't really taken the time to look too deeply into setting up my Kick, you are more than welcome to hop on over to either my Twitch or my YouTube. Any of my stuff has my Discord on there, and that is usually the best way to get a hold of me. So there's that one. We just need the shovel, right? We add the shovel in there. We've got all 4 of those. And then my understanding, we're basically just trying to flex. For better or worse, that is what we were doing until then. What is it called? The Paxel. This guy is just that guy in the middle, and then 4. It looks like it takes a lot more source, but that one is still basically full. We are creating like the god tier level tools for no other reason than we can. That is that's about it. So this is not enough source nearby. Okay, good to know. Well then, don't mind me. Grab the empty one and the mostly empty one. We'll run them over and they'll be full within 2 minutes. There's that one. There's that one. Yeah, no, so what we're doing is we are filling up everything we can around here. So that Paxel is like the highest tier tool that you can get in the game, right? It's like, I don't think it's on there. Like, you got the alloys and all that. It's like way up there. So yes, this guy. It's like the pinnacle of all the Modium stuff. So we're gonna put that here. And then I think we're gonna put like the alloy blocks in the middle on top, and then we put like some skulls and all of the trophies, the Twilight Forest stuff. We got the trophies that you get from Blue Skies, everything like that's going here. We're gonna put everything here. And then below this, we're going to set the nuke off. I still haven't decided. And you guys can help me decide this. Do I want to stand here staring at the wall when all this gets blown up? Or do I want to fly back here and hover and give it like an overview of all of it? Because I honestly could go either way. I'm not sure which would look cooler. Or, because blowing up the nuke is neat, but really you're just gonna like, because of the lag, see everything just disappear basically. And so if I stand in the radius of it, I'm gonna die too. Whereas if I back out, you'll at least get to see everything disappear probably before I die. So I'll go either way. All right, so I'll fly back then. Maybe, unless other people have different opinions, because I do think it'd be cool to watch. Let's grab that, put that back down there. We're going to grab this guy. And then we'll grab these 2 over here that should be full now. And then put it all down there. We should be able to craft the Paxel. All right, that's fair. Watching the explosion is kind of neat. Paxel, there we go. Oh, it did eventually load my logo, but I don't need it anymore. All right. The Windows bar wouldn't go away. The overview crew as well. Okay. All right. I could be down for that. I can be convinced. So there it is. There's all the Modium alloy Paxel. You know what? Why stop there? Why not? We grab some, what are they called? Orb? Nope. What are the orange orbs that you use for these guys? Godforged pearls. And then some gem dust, I believe it takes. We might as well reforge this thing, right? Destructive. You gain speed, haste, and it has 3 sockets on it. Okay. We can take a look at the bees before they die. Tool breaks in a 5x3 area. And teleported to you. Alright, we have opinions here. I'm thinking the middle one's kind of the best. To be completely honest with you, though, it doesn't really matter. Like, we're not going to use this for anything. However, we've got it. And we've got the books and the levels. So why not just make it insane? And then what was the other thing? Yes, gems. Gems. Why not we add gems to it? What kind of gems do we have here? Those are all for weapons. More weapons. I don't care about durability. Mining tools plus 35% mining speed. That sounds like exactly what we want. Lightning, storm. Okay, so those are not the same thing. We have, yes! I would love to add 4 levels to fortune. That sounds perfect. Because why not? What other perfect ones do we have in here? I know we have a couple others. Let's just search for it. Perfect. We have this one. For pickaxes, breaking iron. I don't want to drop gold instead. We're gonna say no to that one. I have no idea what you just sent in chat. It looks to me as if your cat just walked all over your keyboard. I also don't see it in the actual chat. I just see it up there. But it looks like your cat walked all over your keyboard and hit the enter key. That's what it looks like. Dump that, dump that. So we're going to combine the 2 lightning gems with some gem dust. Because I don't... Actually, we may not have any. I think I just used it all. Let's grab some of these. Cat walked all over the keyboard but didn't hit any no. Yeah. Well, okay, maybe he's got like a 60% keyboard. And there was like a sticky key hold down on whatever the one is that turns it into like the function keys or something like that. You gotta give the benefit of the doubt, you know. And then we'll use Godforged pearls. See, I must still have them all. They must still all be in the thing. That's what. Yeah. Yeah, we got it now. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got that. In here, we've got all this. We're gonna bring it over here. I want you and you combine it. Flawless lightning gem. Could we go higher? Yes. Are we going to? Absolutely not. Because again, none of this actually matters. We're doing it all kind of just to flex on the game a little bit. So why don't we do this? We gotta give it a test, right? My goodness. If I mine right underneath myself, I literally just fall. Bro, if I ulti-mined with this? Dude, look at that thing go. All right, packs look kind of crazy. I bet my backpack's so full. I really should not have had the pickaxe on for that. I don't want any of this. To be completely honest, I don't want any of this either. Yeah, no, it's insane. But again, here's the thing. I think adding these incredibly high-level tools is neat, but usually, by the time you're at a point where you would want or would use something like this, you're also kind of past that point. What are you up to, good sir? Man, that's unfortunate. Adds an extra level of looting when killing enemies. What if we put this on? Oh, yeah, no, that's that. Nope. Absolutely not. I am not giving up night vision for that. I was gonna say, what if we put this on and like that was like the one thing we wore? Because if we look, I don't have anything on. I've got everything disabled. It's just my skin. But if it's gonna make it where I don't have night vision, it is not worth it. Okay, so really, I was looking for a way up, but I thought it would be easy. That's fine though. Yeah, it literally melts through rocks though. So I hope it does. It does. It just sits there. How beautiful. Okay, okay. Did you make like the Pneumaticraft armor or the mecha suit from Mechanism? Could do some armor stands with cool armors. I didn't do either of those because you didn't have to. What I did do is make the I made the Ad Astra one. And that might be kind of, yeah, there's no way I have time to make it, but the armor stand cool. If I can put the Ad Astra stuff on there, that would be sick. Let's see. Okay, so that's got everything but the helmet. Well, where's the better helmet? Or was there a better helmet? Ad Astra. Need to allocate some time for bees as well. Don't. I won't. And honestly, so straight up, so we're clear. I spent an entire day making this beautiful bee enclosure directly below my house right now. It was pointless. I don't use bees for anything. Don't need bees for anything. I use mystical agriculture for everything. However, I did put a bunch of bees in there. So that's all. It'll take like 4 seconds. I'm not worried about that. At Ad Astra. I just need the spacesuits, please. These guys. There was this jet suit helmet. Can somebody explain to me why I do at Ad Astra, but I just do like the ad part, but this doesn't show up? Does it count as apotheosis now or something? That's odd. I feel like that's odd. Because we were looking there and it was not there. Alright, we're going to set this guy here. Oh, you can. And then it's going to have the normal spacesuit middle because you had to craft the normal middle one was a part of one of the other things that you had to make. So, that's sick though. That was a great idea. Honestly, the armors and stuff was fantastic. What are you looking for? Nothing anymore. We found it. We're good. It just took a second because it was being dumb. Let's do this though. I don't have any. Let's look for blocks. I want a block of... Actually, I can have enough to make that one. We got a block of that. Then I want vibranium with unobtainium. And those are the only two, right? Yeah, just those two. So we will need, honestly, the coolest part of my entire setup is this part right here. And it's purely just because of how little time it takes to make the full alloy blocks. That part right there is the part that I'm the most proud of, because it takes 8.1 billion FE and it's done in like a minute, which is pretty good. And I know there's better setups out there, but I'm pretty proud of this one, especially since it's like sending all that power wirelessly through the flux network from all of those guys over here, there to here, and then just running it straight in. I'm pretty proud of that. So this alloy block we said was going to go right here. Actually, let's do this. We're going to move it all in and give myself a little bit more room on the outside. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty crazy. So each of the reactors produces, it has like a max of 250,000 per tick, but really it does about 200,000 per tick. Yeah, that looks just as sick as I thought it would. So 200,000 per tick, which means about 5 of those is about 1 million per tick. And I've got 4 rows of 5. So I've got about 4 million per tick from all of these. And then the extra reactors I have in the back, I don't even have them plugged into the system because it was annoying to do. I have them all just running into trash cans. So the extra 500,000 that I could have, I'm not even using. But yeah, that's how much RF we're getting. And like I said, we have some of it being stored in these power cells, but I could never make these things work right as far as like input output. Like either it was pushing it out or it was pushing it in, but it could never like keep up. I think I just didn't have them in the right places. Like maybe I should have stuck them by the actual the generators to act as like a buffer, but they're there and they have some in them. But yeah, the other cool part is it can make an entire alloy block without ever maxing out. So it just pulls out of the buffers for yes. I did all of this without auto crafting, which is why you'll see in here, if we search for dielectric, we look for dielectric paste, I just have a substantial amount of the basics crafted. And at one point I had way more than this, but I didn't actually need the 44 casings. I just made all of it. Yeah, no, there's an entire stream where I basically did nothing but sit here, craft stuff, look this ways, and then set it all up, right? And like, you know, the power stuff, it kind of goes through tiers. So I got as high as I could. I think I got to the, whatever the green ones were, the Niotic ones. I think Niotic's the blue ones, actually. I think I got to the blue tier, had like 12 of those going, and then just used those to make everything that I needed for the energizing ones, and built all these bad boys. So yeah, it works well. You know what we could do? We could also make the other... Actually, there's just one more alloy, and that's the one that connects these two on the ends. Right, the green-yellow. We could do green-yellow on both sides, though. But yes, again, like I said, my plan for the next playthrough of All the Mods 9, which again, fingers crossed, is the All the Mods 9 to the sky, is to just use refined storage and not worry about applied energistics at all. That is my plan. And I fully intend to stick to that. Let's throw those back in there. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Because we have the time and the resources, we're going to grab blocks 2 more of those. 2 more of these. And then I want 2 netherite blocks as well. We're going to do this. Make 1 more there. We're going to put 1 of those alloys on each side to kind of make it look symmetrical. And we're going to cap it off with netherite blocks. Dude. Here's the thing. You know how like everybody goes through those phases with Minecraft, right? Where you get really into it for like 2 weeks. And then after the 2 weeks is up, you're kind of done and you're tired of it. And then you stop playing, right? And it happens at about that ratio. Like it usually takes about 2 weeks. You get burnt out and you're done. I probably, if I wasn't streaming the entire thing, would have hit that at about 2 weeks in. We're about 3.5, almost 4 weeks in at this point, and I still am playing it. But I'm a little tired of this world, and I think I would have done some things differently, like set up differently wise, that it's too late for me to go back and change. So that's why the plan is to make a single star to finish it, right? Finish it all off. We did the star, we finished the you know, all the mods, right? And then blow the whole entire thing up. Yes, exactly. Like there are some pretty nice quality of life things that if I had known more going in, I would have done differently. So that's what we're going to do the next playthrough. Yes, no, I agree. Auto crafting is a huge thing. And like I said, we have automated some auto crafting. Like the inscriber stuff to make some of these, all the auto crafting back here. Even auto exporting all of the stuff we need for the nether stars. That's what this setup is here. Underneath here, we have a ridiculous amount of simulation chambers, all with wither models in it. And we just made a bunch of the prediction matrices. It exports them all to, I think it's the white chest. It was the white chest before I repurposed that color. But it exports them all, fills all of those up with, you know, whatever the prediction matrices are, exports it back out into the ME system, and this pulls all of the prediction models, and it basically just runs through it. And this is how I got all the nether stars that we needed for around the edges, because I mean it's an absurd number of nether stars to get those. I think there's like 15, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 15 3x nether star blocks. In fact, I can do the math on that. To get the 15 3x nether star blocks, you would need, so that would be 15 times 9, which is 135 of the 2x's, 1200 of the 1x's, 10,000, 11,000 of the actual blocks, which is about 100,000 nether stars, which is ridiculous. But that automatic, you know, it's not an automatic crafting setup, but it is a very automatic setup. All I had to do was craft prediction matrices, and it pulls it out and spits the nether stars back out here for me. It automated everything. So, but yes, this is my logo. We built that earlier, like maybe an hour ago ish. Okay, what else could we add here? We're gonna have the alloys. Turn hover off. But yeah, so we're making our third block right now, and if you notice, like, it's just now going to start pulling this out of here, and we're not going to have enough in the buffers to do it. However, there's still enough there that we can make it, and it doesn't take anything down. Like, yeah, it's pulling everything it could, but it's not going to take anything down. It'll just put power in there as fast as you can. Okay, all right. This is running here. Let's put that block in place, and we'll go take a look at the bees. There's that. So we'll put one more of those over there. But yeah, next time I want to get like the actual starry bee set up, because I really didn't do anything with productive bees in this playthrough other than the draconic one, which was a necessity. But here's the bee setup. This is as far as we got with it. I don't know why these bees love to get stuck on these mega torches, but they do every time. Like, I'll come in here and usually at least 3 of the torches have bees stuck on them. But here, give you a little. There's some bees for you. Oh, hello there. Oh, here, we'll make this even better. We're gonna do one better for you here. Let me, you, and you, and now we're gonna have a baby bee. Looky there, isn't that even better? Yes, I literally just caught them and gave them a home. That is all I did. Other than the draconic one, which is literally just cutting a hole in some obsidian, throwing it out in the end, and then putting some dragon's breath in it. Other than that, literally this is all I did. We just give them a home. Isn't it crazy to think about how in 24 minutes this little tiny cute bee is gonna die? I feel like that was maybe a little morbid. I'm sorry. Was that the wrong thing to say? Oh. But yeah, there you go. There are your bees. Now you've seen them. They had a good life. They had a good home. I'm leaving. No, that's probably fair. But yeah, I would like to get some actual stuff. The bees in a hypercube, and they will always be okay. I don't even know what that is. Hypercube. Oh, is that little thing where what is a hyper plus? That's not what you're talking about. A hyperbox? Is this its own little dimension thing? Is that what that is? Is that what a hyperbox is? Wait, so I can make it a dimension? That's sick. I didn't even know this existed. Hyper experience. So how does this work? How does this work? What do I do here? What's up? I love your stream. It's quite entertaining. Keep it up. That's the second one that's very, very similar. We may need to do some kick moderation. Dimension ID. So do I just put anything? John's. I hate that. That's so stupid. John, we're gonna do that. Save and enter. Yeah, Kick is full of bots. It's just a tiny square world. What? Hold up. That's sick. Bro, why did I not know this was a thing? What, I mean... Oh, just spit you out on that side of it. That's actually really cool. I mean, there's got to be a really good... It's like Compact Machines mod. Got you. I have 20 minutes to save the bees. Is that what you're trying to say? Here, let me grab that thing. We're gonna do this. We're gonna grab this guy. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna pick them all up and we're gonna put them in. You know what? We gotta save the bees. And we're gonna save our little pink fox that we got from Blue Skies as well. Come on, let me pick them up. Can I not yoink bees? You're telling me I gotta make bee cages for this crap? That's annoying. Oh, you know what? That's why it okay, so usually I could do like 4 or 5 of those blocks before it started running out. This is why I was running short on power. It's because the infinity nuke that we're charging out for tonight has been going the entire time. I don't think I'm putting flowers and grass in. You know, we could. Now that I think about it, it also wouldn't even be very hard to do. We just have to grab that. And then we've got a silk touch pick. But the problem is making all the bee cages. That's going to be the slightly annoying part. I don't even remember how many bees I got in there, but surely it wasn't more than 20, right? You can't live in bedrock. Okay, all right. Here's what we're going to do. We know we can take this guy. This is my cute little fox. You're coming with me. Then we're going to go down here. We're going to use bee cages. Let me, real quick, all of that. Because we don't need it right now. All right, bee cages. And then we're going to put them all in there. I'm going to have to hover for this. I hope I have enough bee cages. A nice lantern. You guys are gonna make me make sure that they have an entire cute house, aren't you? Like a cute place to live for the rest of their lives. I can't. There it goes. All right, how many are we missing? There's one. There. Gotta save the little guy. He's the one that started all this. All right, I think we're chilling. So what we're gonna start with, we're gonna go back. We're gonna start by doing this. We're gonna grab a very large number of grass blocks. Really, I just want enough to fill up the floor in there. I will. Yeah, I know. I don't want to have to take the time to go change it. Actually, I do know. There we go. The problem is it also throttles it going up. And I want it to go up quickly. I just don't want it to send me forward and backwards that quickly. That's the only part I don't like. I'm going to turn that off. Put you down. Go all the way to this edge. All right. There's that. I will. Okay. All right. Fine. We'll check the hives. I'm gonna give it a little bit of like some 3D dimension too, right? Dude, we're down to 16 minutes, man. Okay, so that's the rest of that. We have sunflowers here, but I'm not super worried about the flowers right now. Really, all we're gonna do. I don't think the bees can exit the box, and if they can, it's kind of on them, right? Like at the end of the day. So we did at least miss one. Got him. Nothing in this one. None in that one. I probably should check them prior to breaking it. You see, I didn't think they could. I think they'd have to like activate the portal, which would be kind of odd if they could, but good to know. Expansion boxes with those. So I think we'll do it there, there, there. No way I missed that. No way. Oh, we could put a tree in here. Low key, that's actually a pretty decent idea. Oh, the cherry blossom ones? That would be kind of cute. That would be kind of cute. Okay, I think they're ready to exist. Bone meal. Let's do this. Flush home. We're gonna grab some bone meal. We can grow grass and everything in there. Let's see, sapling. We have a netherwood, mineral, maple sapling. Those are cool. Starlit we're gonna try to grow that. That's gonna be the one. And then we need bone meal, and then we should have to hopefully dump them all in there. Hopefully. Tree in the. I don't want to put the tree in the middle. The block has to be in the middle. I don't have to get out through that now that I'm thinking about it. I could hit one of the other exits. Do I have more? I used it all. Yoink! Come on, let me in. Thank you. I didn't pick it up. Go 80% and see if that's decent. In we go. Yellow. I think this one's gonna look pretty. You know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll put one on each side. That looks gorgeous. You can't tell me that's not pretty. There. We'll do a tree there and a tree over here as well. And then we'll break these. And we'll put them over on that other side. You have to tell me which yellow one you wanted. There's that. Okay. We all agree that we think this can hold bees now, right? Well, now that it can hold bees. I really thought we'd get more flowers. We're not getting... Okay, we're just getting grass, but we have some flowers in here. Means we're going to do this. Let them out. Let them out. How do you let them out? Why does it not let me out? Can I not? Fox can come out. Hold up, I was trying to do the ones with no... You just get those moments where you're like, wow. I'm really dumb. I was trying to click on the ones that didn't have bees in them. Alright. There are all the bees. The bees are saved. The fox is saved. We should be good there. I'm going to throw those, and I don't really need these. We're not making anything or doing anything with them anyways. Nor do I care about them producing anything. I do need to keep that, though. And then we need to head back. We're going to pick this little dude up. We're going to fly back up to the house. And then we're going to grab whatever that extra sapling was, and we're going to complant it. Yeah, I don't think they were empty. Toss all of that back in there. I don't need the bee cages or any of that. I need this. Done with that. Let's look at the saplings we had. You said it was a yellow one. I don't know why I hit 2 P's there. These guys, the Sunny Trumpets sapling? Or, yeah, it's got to be those. That's the one you wanted, right? Bro, 11 minutes. We're going to say that's the right one. Okay, that like literally fills up the entire room. But they do have a nice little You know what? We could do better. We can do better. We can keep doing better here. What we're gonna do. I don't know what kind of lanterns we had, but I saw that suggestion earlier. We could do some. You sea lantern. We're gonna do. We just do a normal one, right? And we put it in the middle, and we're gonna put it on. I believe these things stack on each other. Flowers, glowstone, something fancy. So you're right in the middle. What are the here? You get up. Come over here. And then you lay back down. Middle block, middle block. Oh, they don't do it like blaze rods do. There. That's terrible. That's terrible. We got to do something better than that. But I thought these iron rods would work kind of like the iron fences do. Or iron... Is it? It's not iron fence, but it's, you guys know what I'm talking about. I can't remember what it is, but... I know you can do that with blaze rods too. Here, we can do that with sticks, right? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Chains from the ceiling is an even better idea. Just enough. Give that a shot. All right. Center. Oh, is that? Duh. So then we hover. There we go. Pick that bad boy back up. There it is. It looks tiny compared to the rest of the room, but it's there now. Oh, what do we think? I think we did a good job saving everything. Oh, you know what? We didn't finish. We didn't. We gotta do right. We gotta do it right. We're gonna grab how many? We have 4. You know what? We're gonna put the ender bees in there too because I don't think they can leave. There would be actually, if they do leave, we got bigger issues. But whoa, you've got newbies. What are you? How did we get skeletal bees in here? I would rather you not go in there if you don't mind. Thank you. Okay. We have 2 or 3 back. Let's come get. That's fascinating. I had no idea that they just... Oh, come on. They just spawned in hives. Back in here. You... All those go in there. We got a bee cage. We got the sturdy one. That should be enough for the 2 we have left. They could use some more flowers. Let's do this. See how many we have. We have none. So we're going to grab the flower pouch and just use the ones we have in there. And we're going to sleep so that our draconic bees come right back out. Right? You guys come... Yeah. Got you. Got you. There's one more we're going to have to come back for. But we're getting there. Yep, I'm not worried about them teleporting because I'm not going to think about it. I don't think I have time to think about it. Here we go, though. I got some flowers. They're all mystical flowers or magical flowers, but they are flowers nonetheless. I don't want to do too many of those though, because they're going to get... Yeah, the ender ones are definitely teleporting. Little white one. Tell me when enough's enough on the flowers. some up over here. What other colors do we have? Grab some yellow. Not so many big flowers and tall grass. We could do something about that. Just keep everything short. Not a terrible idea. At least not in the middle. Around the edges, I think it's fine. Alright. Grab the short blue ones, throw them in the mix in here. Alright. That looks perfect to me. Bro, we're down to 5 minutes. It's insane. Throw all that back in there. There is one bee we need to go back home and catch and put in here so he doesn't end up as nuclear waste. Don't you dare go in there. Thank you. Got him. Make sure. Double check. Nothing left in there. I think I missed all the bing bongs, but hello to everybody. I just realized that I did not acknowledge that, and I did definitely see it. So hello to all, and thank you for the bing bongs. Good to see all of you. Dump it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't ask me why I'm still putting the draconic combs into a centrifuge. I don't need to, and I'm well aware of that, but it's what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, week and a half of my life. So that's what we're doing. 3 minutes. All right, we can agree that this is good, right? Did we do good here? I feel like we did good here. Yes, we may see an extreme lack of ender bees in here, but that was their decision, not mine. We saved them. What are we charged up to? Oh my goodness. Is that 500 billion RF? That is 534 billion RF. That's absurd. All right. I don't need any of this anymore. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the backpack off. Keep the rest of it on. Ditch that, ditch that, ditch that. We're going to need that. So I guess, do we craft the Nether Star at the end of the timer? Or do we blow the world up? I feel like the timer should be for the world ending, right? Dude, I'm so excited. Honestly, this has been so much fun. I have thoroughly enjoyed actually going all the way through all the mods. 9 is like my third playthrough of it, but I never actually got all the way to the star before. I did all the mods 8 several times, but never got to the star there either. So the fact that we finally actually did it is pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so at the timer, we're going to craft it. We'll put it on the wall. And then we watch the world burn. I believe that's how it goes. You know how funny it's going to be if I mess something up or if something doesn't work and it doesn't auto-craft? That's going to be so funny. Oh, I really hope it works. Oh, yeah, like I said, this has been a lot of fun. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, it would be very, very anticlimactic. You'll cry laughing. Honestly, I will just cry. Straight up. Oh. I mean, the amount of work that went into all of this stuff, it was ridiculous. But let me tell you, the hours that I spent watching YouTube videos on how to get certain items to make these and how to put it all together and do everything to automate it all, well worth it to finally have like to say I've done it, you know? I'm very, very proud of that. So, without further ado, I guess here we go. Oh my goodness, it's working. I'm just gonna sit here and watch this. I'm so proud of this moment. Dude. It's so satisfying to watch it all come together, too. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Our first Nether Star, first all the mod star. We finished all the mods 9. We got it all done. Oh. That is so incredibly satisfying. Thank you so much to everybody who hopped into chat, watched, chatted, gave me advice, said, hey, you're doing something dumb, try this instead. Everybody who got their names on the wall, you guys, seriously, the support that we've gotten over the last month, even on like the YouTube channel, people watching videos and all of that, it's been insane. So first of all, thank you to everybody on the wall. And so without further ado, I think it's time to blow the entire thing up. So, in order to do that, I think we're going to set the nuke right here. I'm going to set it there, charge it up, light it off. Real quick, just so we can all see it better. We're going to max this out. It's been fun. It's been real. I really hope this nuke actually goes off. Maybe? I hope it doesn't crash my game either. I honestly have no idea how long it usually takes. It didn't work. That was so anticlimactic. Here. We're gonna do this. F1. Now I might have crashed the game. Here we go. We're just gonna I don't know why it didn't go off, but it didn't go off. So that one definitely will. So we're going to pretend like the first part never happened, and this is the real deal right here. RIP my world. Thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully I don't die from this. I did unclaim everything. It crashed. My entire game crashed. It did. What a way to end it. What a way to end it. We probably corrupted the world there too. There's no way we launched back into that, right? Oh. It did completely crash the game. I don't know who pointed that out. but way to go. Way to predict that. That's true. We did see some of it. Like it had a certain blast radius that we saw, and then it was just like, no, we're done. And honestly, what it probably was the fact that as it destroyed things, it probably dropped all those items on the ground. So like for the mystical agriculture stuff, it probably dropped all those seeds. And for like all the chests of stuff I had, those probably also dropped on the ground. Oh, you know what? I don't think I picked that thing up. I'm pretty sure that thing's gone. Yeah, we may have to test to see if the bee survived. Although, it keeps freezing here like it's not going to launch the game anymore. That might be fun. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was fun. I had a blast doing it. Now you rebuild and make another star. Yeah, that was so much stuff that fell on the ground probably. And that's got to be exactly what lagged it out. I mean, because every single individual thing there, from the mystical agriculture to the ender chest to, I mean, everything, they all had something in it. You know, like even the gigantic reactors that I built had stuff in them. Well, I'm not necessarily saying that the bees died. What I am saying is that I definitely did not pick up that box. I know I forgot to pick up the box. So I may have to remake a box. But the bees, they're in a different dimension. They survived. Of course they survived. The problem is whether I can get to them. I don't think I can get to them. That's what I'm trying to say. I will never see the bees again. This is the part I'm curious about, is if it has even the capacity to load this world anymore. Because I'm finding it probably unlikely. Doomed? Okay, so here's the thing. No. You guys can't have it both ways. That's not fair. You guys were upset and said that I needed to put them into that box for the nuke so that they didn't die. And now you're going to try to say that I put them in exile for the end, until the end of time? That you're going to try to put that on me? That's not on me. That's on you. That's on y'all. Y'all found the box. Y'all told me about the box, and y'all told me to put it in the box. That's not my thing. That's entirely... I spent 20 minutes of my life fluffing up the box so that they could live in a perfect little jail cell and not die. That's not my fault. Not my fault. That's on y'all. Y'all put them in exile for forever. Okay, so as soon as it went to join the world, it flashed, and now it's spinning. Exactly. We're just the observers. All right. You can't just be on the sidelines. If you're making helpful suggestions, then you are also both legally and morally complacent. So now, okay, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Victor's the one over here going, hey, you put them in exile. I agree. I think they're happy. They've got a perfect home. It's got plenty of flowers. I don't think it's on me. It's not on me. That's on y'all. I will say, this world is not loading. It says joining world, and it is just spinning. Exactly. The bees are in peace, living in their own little world. We don't have to tell them they're in exile. I mean, humans are in exile, right? We live on a planet. We don't really get off the planet. It's very difficult for us to leave, right? Exactly. The bees are alive. That's the part that matters. Hold up. Hold up. It loaded. I'm honestly shocked right now. I can't believe this thing actually loaded. Dude, it put a hole in that entire mountain. Oh my gosh, my nether wart! I forgot I was starting to grow it down there because I never actually really used it for anything. Hey! Oh, that definitely was what broke it. Look at all the items laying everywhere. 100% that's what caused it to crash. I can't believe that any of it's still here. And it's got like random little blocks too. Oh, look at all my ME drives. So some of these must be more blast resistant than others. All of my Ender stuff. Like half? No. Like a 16th of my my mob spawners there, and the mob grinders are still there too. It took out like half of the reactor. It just went in at an angle. Oh, that's hilarious. That's sick. That's so cool. I'm very glad that we ended it this way. It is. It's completely. We got the souls still here. The graves are here, but not the blocks underneath them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think so. I do think it cut the blast radius short when it crashed. I think it would have done more had it not crashed. I really do. However, it's still pretty sick. It was still pretty freaking sick. All right, well that's it. That is all I wanted to do. That is all the mods 9. We are completely done. So, thank you so much for watching everything, guys. It's been a blast. I thoroughly enjoyed this series. I love the mod pack. We're going to take at least a couple days off, maybe a week, before we start anything new. And I'm going to try to make this entire live stream series into like one really long YouTube video where like I go through the entire progression of everything I did to make the All the Mod Star. So that way, for better or worse, you guys can see how dumb I am and the manual process that I went through for a lot of that. Yes, it's been a blast, literally. It's been an explosive time. But yeah, no, I sincerely appreciate you guys all being here. We're going to end the stream there. And we're going to pick it up with whatever's next. I really have no idea what's next, but I have so much enjoyed this series. So I'll see you guys next time. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.